on! I'm sorry, I'm very stressed out. But welcome back to Fate's End. Missed you all. We are a homebrew Dungeons & Dragons game driven by fate, and I will be your tale weaver for the evening. Let's get into our announcements. Is there a smudge on my glass? There is. I will take care of that during the recap. We want to go ahead and do our shout outs and announcements. We want to go ahead and shout out Tabletop Audio for the ambiance that we use in our shows from time to time. All of this audio is completely free and amazing. You can use them in your own games, but consider supporting Tim on Patreon so he can continue to make amazing sound sets. And we currently support him and encourage you to do so as well. And we'll put a link to his website in chat with command TA Daniel. We want to, of course, shout out, excuse me, let me move this. We want to shout out our partners, starting with 9 Realms Gaming. They create top-notch gaming accessories from the finest woods that this realm has to offer. They make dice vaults, dice trays, hero vaults, dice towers, all gorgeous. And if you want to grab some epic game gear, you can visit their website at 9realmsgaming.com and use our partner code LYRE10 to get 10% off. We also want to shout out our partner DICEY Encounters. They make gorgeous handcrafted dice for the most dicey of encounters. They make standard sets, chonky dice, magnets, and singles. And if you want to grab a set of these glittering gems, head over to DiceyEncountersDice.com and use our exclusive partner code LYRE10 to get 10% off your purchase. And I can see that I did not mute a tab. Shame on me. Shame on me. I will do that in a second as well. It's probably Christian. We also want to shout out Sirenscape for the ambient sounds, music, and of course their online player that we use on our stream. We use their sound sets from time to time as well. You can also follow us on social media by using the command socials. Check us out there. You can also follow the entire cast of Fate's End. This cast over here, down here, and over here. In here by using the command FateCast. You can subscribe to us on YouTube and catch up on all of our shows using the command YouTube. Whew. We are doing a giveaway tonight. We are. Let me show that to you. We are giving away our very last Founder enamel pin tonight. There's only one left. We made 100 of these, and we only have one left. We're giving that away today. They are signed by Daniel and I. We founded Ink and Lyre together, and it's the last one. We made these in kind of celebration of the creation of our channel and our Patreon and everything last year, and we wanted to reward the individuals who chose to support us early in the very beginning. That's the last one. Once it's gone, it's gone. They'll never be made ever again. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to open up that giveaway. And if you wish to enter, you A, must be following, and B, the command is gonna be command loot. And you'll see that in chat in just a moment here. It'll be, there we go. You should see that in chat now. That is command loot, which is / loot, if you would like to enter to win the very last Founder enamel pin. It's like a new era has dawned now. So many things have happened today. The last enamel pin and my next announcement. Our Kickstarter's live! Woo! That's right, our Kickstarter is live. We launched today. Zodiac is coming to Dungeons & Dragons, and the Stargazer's Guide to Aurora is a campaign setting for 5e that brings a Zodiac character build system, new races, subclasses, and a robust world to explore. It launched today. You can use command Kickstarter to check it out now. You can go ahead and follow the project on Kickstarter now to get, well, actually, it's already launched. That is not correct. It's launched. It's here. It's now. It happened. It hit us in the face like a train. Everyone who backs our Kickstarter in the very first 48 hours, you will receive a NPC star chart reference sheet PDF download. That's only for the first 48 hours. So if you back, you're still within that 48 hours now. If you back now, you will get that character NPC star chart reference sheet PDF download. So back now and don't miss out. As you can see, it has been a crazy day because my personality is much more like, woo, from the Kickstarter, from those of you who visit our channel regularly. But with that, I'm gonna do some breathing exercises as the Kickstarter continues on, rolling up.
Okay?
I don't know.
Okay?
I don't know. I have no words. I need the words. But you know what? Yeah, I should probably stop talking so Prayaria can go ahead and recap us on the last episode of Fate's End. All right, so Prayaria, do you want to go ahead and do that for us now?
Yes, I will do.
Okay.
Hello. Are you here for poison? Oh, no? Perhaps a story, yes? Then let me tell you what happened last time on Fate's End. We began with our dear Finnalai returning victorious from his talk with Cyprian. He goes to find Samson after learning he also had a talk with Cyprian that he did not tell us about. In a bathroom.
Man,
Yes. How'd it go?
you talked to him.
Okay. Yes.
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 And?
And what? Did you...
What haven't you been telling us?
What do you... Oh, okay, so... All I know is that I think he's a Celesta set. I think he opened the weeping... I think he made the weeping vial. And that's basically all I know. I left way before he could tell me anything else.
Samson, that's a lot of information that you didn't tell us.
I know!
Like, he might be a Celesta set?
Finn tells all about Cyprian and the mother Demise. Samson seems to know her. I wonder how much about her he will tell us. On the matter of telling us, they prepare for the worst and decide to tell the rest of us their findings at breakfast. And after much trouble and insistence, they manage to gather us all in the best place for bad news, in public, with many witnesses. Oromir begins with his findings on the mysterious Sweet Mesa.
But there are very specific Sweet Mesa plants that can only produce bags of Sweet Mesa. And it has to be done in a very meticulous way. And they're very expensive. Like, something like a bag of Sweet Mesa is like 50,000 gold. Very expensive. Very expensive, because what essentially this allows someone to do is it allows someone to bring someone back from the dead in regards any way possible. You don't have to have fingers or toes or anything. You basically call their spirit from wherever it is. They form before you. They are physical. You can touch them and everything. And you can only call them this way once.
Everyone is in good spirits and eager to return to the finding of information. That is before Finn tells us what he has found.
Like a really, really, really good
What are you talking about, Finn?
I might have, he looks over to Samson. I might have went and talked to, Cyprian last night.
Is that where you had to go?
Yes.
I went and talked to him the day before.
When you were a bird?
No, I turned back into,
Well,
to me before I talked to him.
anybody else talk to Cyprian?
Just us, I think.
I feel it fair to say that I knew Finn was going to. Oromir and Ludin are angry, as we knew they would be. Oromir and Samson yell, and I expected that. Ludin, though, is much quieter. And this worries me. In my experience, the most dangerous things are the ones you don't see or hear coming. I know we push him, but I fear this was too far. Samson let slip that Micah, Oromir's old friend and now enemy, is back, to add to all that Mira must worry about. And we all return to our missions much less eager than before.
Uri, Micah's back. He's here.
What?
Yeah.
Micah's in Sable.
Just a bunch of different emotions flash across his face as he hears Micah's name, and he goes,
Micah's here, and Cyprian knows where he is.
"Why? How?"
We don't know yet.
We're not sure.
Who's Micah?
Urmir and Luden go together to the bank to ask about a robbery. This goes as well as one would expect.
Joking, yes, Jeffrey joking.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Jorkin.
I'm gonna pull out the book of all of the people that owe stuff.
Jeffrey joking.
Jeffrey Jorkin.
I'm gonna start looking just in case, but as Uramir talks,
He
I'm gonna be
looks
looking
at you
for
as you're
shit.
flipping through this book and he goes, "Are you looking to put the book in the deposit?
1 second,
In
Mr.
the
Jorkin.
deposit box?"
Uramir, go ahead.
No, we're actually here.
Sorry.
We heard that this place there was a robbery a few days ago.
Oh, yes, yes. There was a robbery.
Can you tell us around what time the others were taken, or anything? Did anyone get a good look at the person, or?
I'm sorry, who are you?
Put the bag back up.
He's not in there.
Close
Jeffrey
it up.
Jorkin is not in your book.
Golly, I'm gonna keep looking every person we meet from now on. But Luden will look at Uramir and like see if he wants him to step in or not. He's gonna let him take it. If he doesn't, I can.
I'm just a potential look. We just moved here, and I want somewhere safe to store my belongings.
I sell some poisons in the bazaar, or rather, I meet very strange people in the bazaar.
What are you selling? Potions, salves, do you have anything, for rashes or, ticks?
Oh, not here. Perhaps, perhaps bathing more for you, sir.
Well, that's really rude.
I do not sell kindness, sir. Finn and Cassius have a talk about trust and the parts we all play in its upkeep, even in close friendships. Something many of us, I'm finding, are, at the very least, out of practice with, if we've ever had them at all.
You all have been friends for a long time, haven't you?
I mean, I guess it's been pretty long. It's been like 5 months, maybe. I guess. It's kind of hard to read time, but I think that's about how long.
Your intentions were good, Finn. And I sense that you did this because you thought it was right. And perhaps there is some fault on both sides. Fault in the sense that you don't feel listened to, you don't feel important, you don't feel taken seriously. Maybe I'm wrong. But also fault on yours for not being open and honest. But it's very difficult from what I hear from you. It's hard to be open and honest if no one's willing to listen.
After some searching, they come to the place they are looking for. An address from the crafting book Finn found in Dickbrand that burst into flames when he finished it. It appears to be a shop selling magical inks, old and out of place in its own city. And it is here that I find a most peculiar pair of siblings.
I thought I heard you say our shop is all.
No. I definitely said my shop. Mine. It's my shop. Yeah. Mine.
Your store, right.
My
Okay.
store. Yes. He goes back to scribbling in his book, and he just kind of like looks up at you from time to time, uncomfortable.
Well, would you mind breaking the security measures so I can get a better look?
He's like, his eyes narrow. You want a better look?
Yeah. I mean,
What do you need to see that you don't already see?
well, I imagine every quill has a certain weight, right? And in order to use it properly, might want to know how much it weighs in my hand.
Make a charisma save.
Okay. 14.
I think you just saved. Oh, damn. Okay, hold on. Yes, you did. Damn. Okay. Okay, you see. Hold on, let me go back here. You see before you, attempting to, flying very rapidly, the ghost of a young, like mid-20s and human years gnome just appears before you. Her hair is tied up in 2 buns on each side of her head, and she wears a noble's dress, sleeves down to her elbows with a deep curving U, and a neckline that appears to be stained in a dark color near the chest and neck area. She attempts to like go in, like you feel her come into your chest and like attempt to like take like possession of you. And then you're just kind of like, you kind of like, ah! And you're somehow able to resist, and you feel like, it almost feels like when you put vapor rub on your chest, this very coldness just kind of crawl up your neck. And with the power of the V, you resist.
They find that another robbery has taken place, and it looks like Hush is doing. Inks that can grant powerful spells are missing. And they aren't the only odd things our party finds. Samson and Hesperis visit Kevin to ask about trade. On the way there, they too have some interesting chats.
Know if we enjoy each other's company. I mean, I enjoy Finnalai's company. I'm sorry, I am not at all in the same place that everyone else is right now.
Wait, why do you say it like that?
Finnalai does not know you very well, I think. It's, I'm sorry. I know, do you want to speak again of the Cyprian? I know this is sort of where the head is at of the party, and I am sort of somewhere else, thinking something else. I don't know if it's helpful.
No, I think we should stick on this subject.
Hesperis uses her name to gain a hold of a ledger. I see it is not only Fey names that have power. This ledger has a list of shipments to districts in the city, and some of them were a little suspicious.
I don't know. Oh, beans? People can eat beans if they want. 8,000 gold tax for beans?
That's a lot.
That's a lot of tax for beans.
Where does that go? 428 emerald?
That's a lot of tax for beans.
Every single one.
And we are back. Real quick, I wanted to show. I almost forgot. I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you guys the absolutely gorgeous like Nine Realms Gaming GM screen that Nine Realms made for us. That is on one of our tiers. You can also get it as an add-on on our Kickstarter. I had to show it to you because it's like the most beautiful thing that has ever been carved into wood. That is my art, but also look at that.
Look at the magnet.
I know, it's beautiful. I wanted to show that to everyone. Sorry, I had to. It's just too beautiful. I couldn't pass up the opportunity to show it off. All right, let's get back into it, everyone. Back to the shipment ledger here. All right, jumping back into tonight's episode. We jump back in. Hesperis and Samson, you finish making a copy of this ledger that we all see. You take leave of Kevin, thanking him and bidding your goodbyes, and you make your way out from the luring embers and begin to travel onward to inform your friends of your findings. The rest of you as well, gathering more information and making your way back from your individual endeavors as well.
Are we all meeting up at, I guess, where are we? Are we with Samson and Hesperis? Or are we with...
Samson and Hesperis are walking back from Lyre and Embers, probably picking up coffee, and then heading back
at the local Barbucks.
At the local Barbucks, and then
if you're getting
arriving,
coffee in the bazaar, Prayaria will join you.
probably grabbing
Yes,
coffee with
absolutely.
Prayaria. Yeah.
Hey, Hesperis is a very complicated Starbucks order. Goes on for a while.
Yeah, so we get Barbucks, we pick up Prayaria. It's great.
You get bean water,
Trying
and
all
then,
the
and then it clicks,
cappuccinos.
and you're like, the beans! It's all connecting.
Prayaria
Alright.
looks at her drink like, what?
Apparently, they're all the beans.
Yes, we are going to. We will address this with the whole group, but there is some beans-related business happening in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you want to.
Look how many beans this is. It's 8,000 gold worth of beans.
I mean,
Way
but
too
if
much
there
gold.
are Barbucks in the city, it perhaps could be a legitimate corporate venture. So we're not sure, but it's worth investigating, I think.
Noted.
How's it been going down here for you?
Not so good. Meet lots of people, here not so much.
As a
Yes, Fulton?
Oh, I don't think I'm here. I was just coughing. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was like, oh, I'm right here. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, what's going?
I'm not gonna say hi to y'all. Y'all are traitors, but I'm here.
Well, I mean, are you done for the day? Or are we ready to head on back? Go see everybody else.
I am. Most people are leaving.
So we
Well,
us.
can I get you tea or anything? Do you want something?
Oh, I'm drinking the accursed bean water.
Alright, excellent.
Does Prayaria drink her bean water black, or does she put anything in it?
She's drinking everything. Like, she's like tried it black. She's tried it with sugar. She's trying it with like whatever she can get her hands on.
I imagine Samson's has just enough cream that it's good to mix with rum, and he's doing that sort of thing.
That makes sense.
Got a flask in the Barbucks. He's sitting
Obviously.
there on those artisanal stools, using their cell phone charger on the counter and pouring rum into. Okay.
Yeah, you got
As someone who's been a barista, I hate you very personally.
Yeah, you get it. That's it. Perfect.
We absolutely need to make up a Starbucks order for all of our characters after this. Sorry, let's get back on track.
Oh my god.
We head back to the hideout.
You head back to the Sparrowhawk outpost. All right. Where you run into the rest of the crew. Ludin and Uramir, and you rejoin the crew here. You don't have a party name. I would have called you that.
Thanks for reminding us.
You rejoin the other individuals to which you adventure with and quest with on a daily basis.
There you go. Like
Oria's curse, yeah.
Aurorian's curse.
9 more weeks, and then we can join. We can make it a party name. And it'll be our year anniversary. And
Just that time yet.
it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, we just gotta get to know one another before we
We're
can
doing
really
this on
establish.
purpose.
It'll just be the nameless party. It'll be fine.
All right. Well, Ludin is chilling. And this is day 2 or day 1? Is this the same day?
I think it's day 2.
I think it's day 2.
Day 2.
Okay, day 2. Well, Ludin's chilling, probably finishing up like the last few pages of his shadow book. If this is day 2, in his bed. Just...
Yeah.
And Finn and Cassius, you also return?
Yes. Oh, everybody's back. Hi, everyone.
Yeah. Uramir sees everyone coming in with their barbucks. He's like, "You didn't get any for the rest of us."
Oh, I'm very sorry. I can, in the morning, I am perfectly willing to do group.
Oh, I didn't know you drank coffee. That's crazy. Since when? Since always?
Since forever.
Oh man, well, you know what? That's on me. Honestly, I should have thought of it. Just
We haven't gotten to try that yet. Usually we drink ale for breakfast, huh?
that's my preferred. But you know, it's really a late afternoon kind of thing because I feel like we got some work to do tonight, and I wanted to be refreshed for it. You know, we actually got some fun news. Hesperis?
Yes, well, we got some actionable information from our visit to Kievan. Essentially, he let us have a look at the ledger here, if you want. And I will...
I get. You have the ledger?
No,
Or
you can have it. That's fine.
I take the ledger. I hand it to Ludin. So
It's a lot of beans.
It is quite a lot of beans. It took me a moment to see it, so excellent eyes. So there are 2 addresses that we thought might be relevant to look into more. First is beans, of course, something fishy going on there. I was looking for a bean-related pun, but it didn't come. So that is the Emerald District, 428 Emerald, and then we also wanted to look at 628 Amber, just because it comes up time and time again. Just many things coming in. So we thought beginning or something.
Yeah, do any of you guys know what, especially you smart people like Uri and Ben, like what is nitric acid and ammonia? You know those things are for?
I mean, I don't know what it is, but I'm glad you think I'm smart.
You're brilliant, Finn, always.
I bet Uri knows what it is.
Does Uri know what it is?
I will allow anyone with a proficiency in, I believe, alchemy's tools, I think it's alchemist tools, to make a check as well. And I'll actually let you make a check as well, Finn, since you spent a lot of downtime with Crick.
What is this check? Is it just a D20 plus your proficiency?
Yeah, this would be your like if you're proficient in alchemy tools. Are you proficient in alchemy tools, Christian?
What can I say? Ludin.
How are you proficient in alchemy tools?
It's on my sheet.
I think alchemy is intelligence based, so it would be.
You do intelligence and prof.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me do an intelligence check then.
I'm surprisingly don't have alchemy's tools on me.
Ow! What are you proficient in, Brandon? Because every time there's an artificer question, you're like, man, I don't fucking know.
We're just
I didn't
adding
get a formal education, okay? I've got a leatherworker's tools, smith's tools, thieves' tools, and tinker's tools. No alchemy tools.
all the tools except for alchemy.
Yeah.
So
that's like the one I don't have.
I was so sure this was gonna be a Danny and a Nuramir, or a Danny and a Brandon check.
I rolled pretty high.
Well,
Ludin rolled really low, but he's not saying anything.
Yeah.
He's keeping his mouth shut.
Ludin, you don't know anything.
His eyes go up to his head like, what is? And he doesn't. He's not saying any of this out loud. He's like, I don't know. So I didn't get asked.
I will say that is a good roll. It's not high enough to learn everything. I'll say that you have a very basic knowledge. You know that a lot of the ingredients that you're seeing can be used to make explosives.
Oh, wait! I remember this. I spilled some in Crick's lab. It was a beaker that I broke, and he got really upset because he was afraid I would blow up the whole, school. Or library. Yeah, the laboratory. It's pretty dangerous.
Like some kind of bomb?
I guess so, yeah. It's one of the components for that.
Both of them together make something explosive, or just the individual components are already?
Yeah, I bet if you put them together, it would probably blow up.
Right. Okay, good. So it is suspicious. So
super sus. Super sus. So what I was thinking that we should probably go check these out tonight. Probably a little bit before the sun starts to go down, because we want to kind of see what's like during the day, and then a little bit at night. Maybe do some reconnaissance over it.
Where are we going?
To 428 Emerald and 628 Amber.
428 Emerald is beans, and 628 Amber is the possible bomb.
I will say this ledger says 6,400 weight for fresh water at 628 Amber.
Yeah.
That sounds like a sizable group might be at 628 Amber for, nefarious purposes, if bomb-making materials might be there.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah. I will say, I do not think we are planning to, send one guy going in guns blazing tonight or anything like that. I think tonight is just walk by the addresses, see if there is anything of note just from the outside, what information we can pick up, bring it back, discuss, and we will approach the address with more
caution.
Gusto.
Yeah, just kind of going over and seeing what it's like. Just like, hey, let's walk by. These are public places. Let's see what we can see,
Yeah, if 428 Emerald is a bar box, then we will know not so suspicious as we thought. So we can just cross off.
Okay.
Actually playing it safe this time, huh? And he'll glance over at Samson.
Based on our last conversation, I thought that would be more preferable. I actually kind of put some thought into it. I was thinking that we probably all don't need to go, even. Maybe just groups of 2, just to keep it safe.
It's less conspicuous that way.
Yeah. Well, what I was thinking was, let's send the sneaky people and the good talkers. So, I was thinking, Luden, you might go with me. That way we'll go check out 428 Emerald. Because, it's so many beans. They got to be hiding something. And look, you're the master of secrets over here, so I think that you're good at finding those. I think that'd be good for us. And then, Uri and Prayaria should go over to 628 Amber, because Uri's not sneaky, but Prayaria is. And Prayaria can't talk, but Urimir can. So we got people who can stab and people who can talk. Just in case something
immediately thinks of the bank when Samson says Urimir can talk. Keeps it to himself, and he's like,
He's just confidently nodding. Yes, I've got this. Completely.
I accept this.
Yeah, all good things.
And what are Finn and Hesperis gonna do? Why don't they just go with, one of us? Hesperis is the best talker here.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
She really is. And I'm pretty sneaky.
Finn Luden side eyes Finn for a second.
I am!
I think you could very well be. You were very sneaky when you were invisible down previous time.
Yeah.
You're sneakier than I am, yes. We will be at a central point if anyone runs into a problem, because both Finnalai and I cannot, speak silently in people's minds, be there if anything goes wrong. We can quite easily join any of you.
How far away are these two from each other, Lauren?
I think they're very close by, so an in-between point will not be too far away.
One, they're not super close by.
I think they're
I can
pretty
show
close
you.
by, actually.
I can show you.
So,
I mean, Ludin would believe whatever she says. Okay, Emerald
So,
and Amber.
Emerald District and
They're
Amber.
literally on the other side of the city.
Yeah, they're across town. It's East End and West End right now.
Not close enough.
Hesperis convinces the district.
Like, can I persuade them to be closer to combine somehow?
So we'd have to be like in that little middle, right? Like next to Sable's Oasis and like Gossamer's Sun and in the middle of that area, I guess. If you wanted to have a middle area.
Yeah. Oh, y'all could just go hang out by the Oasis. I mean, here's the thing. What we don't want to do is we don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves. And two people are safe. 3 people is conspicuous. And we want to be a little bit more relaxed, don't you think?
Yeah. And Ludin's still like looking at the ledger, but he's like half-mindedly thinks over to Samson. Yeah, he's right. Goes back to looking at it.
Well, if we are going to split up, we should probably stay in communication. And remember, pull out a couple of sending stones and hand one to, I guess, Finn, and hold on to one.
Yeah, I can hold on to this. He'll put it in his pocket.
If anyone finds anything.
And us.
We're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. We're both very capable.
I only have 2.
We're very capable, Ludin. It's fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, Samson can turn into a bird.
Yeah.
So if anything happens, he can just fly. Wait, then he'd be leaving you behind.
I'll make him fly.
Okay,
so it's
Finn,
fine.
give Lee the sending stone.
I'll just make
The
him
man
fly.
that can't turn things into things, and I have an arrow and a bow. That's what
Here,
I got.
Ludin, you can have my sending stone.
You've got blood magic and stuff, right?
I'll be fine.
You're quite capable, Ludin.
You can keep.
I believe in you.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
So am I keeping this? Okay.
Yeah, you can keep the sending stone.
Yeah. That way you can call, or if you need to, and then you can just call us directly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be great.
Okay.
We should go. We are losing daylight. Yes.
yes, I was thinking we could all travel together kind of to where the midpoint is so that we know where it is and split up there, or is too conspicuous? I'm not.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll go out and then we'll split. It'll be great. I believe in us.
All right. Cassius kind of looks at you, Finn, and he kind of pulls out his book that he's been writing in, and flips some pages. And he goes, "If it's all right, I'd like to stay here."
Yeah, if you prefer to do that, then definitely make yourself comfortable.
Right. And like he just like goes into his book and immediately starts writing very quickly. Kind of hunched over at the table.
Can I try and steal a glance to see what he's writing?
With your sure, make an investigation check.
$19.
Pretty easily. You just kind of like glance down. You see that he is keeping record of every single thing that happens.
Okay.
And yeah. And his thoughts and everything.
We'll make sure to bring back everything that we learn.
And he looks up at you and he's like, "Thank you. It's been quite a day. I have lots to write." And he just looks back down and continues to write.
Yeah, me and we found a quill shop, and apparently, you know who are stealing quills that can also tattoo you.
Wait, you know, but
We can talk, Finn. We're here.
Oh, okay. Hush. Hush is stealing quills.
You're not in the tavern, Vin.
Well, we appreciate your discretion.
No, yes,
Thank
very
you.
much.
This is good
I'm
practice.
trying to practice. Yeah.
Good practice. Yeah.
so
How
we're
do you
using
know?
magical quills to tattoo their exploding marks on people?
Yeah, well, that's what we assumed anyway. That's what the ghost of the shop told us. And also the owner.
And you lost Luden, like he's just
The ghost
Luden's been just talking again. And he'll head over towards Hennevy real. He'll be like, "I'll be right back," and he's gonna walk over towards Hennevy.
They're siblings, and the ghost tried to possess us, but she was pretty nice.
The ghost and the owner are siblings, or
Yes, yeah.
What
They were
were their
both-
names?
I don't remember. But
It's okay.
I did tell them to try and possess anybody that tries to rob them again. And then if they possess the robber, they're going to try and come find us.
Yep, this sounds like a Finn story.
Oh,
great.
This is a great.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I can just be like, "Hey, hello. We're gonna be running down a lead, I think, for the next couple hours."
And I'll be sure to do the same for you.
Thank you. So I'll go ahead and walk back over with the party.
hey, can I use my ride or die best friend girl in?
Is
Not particularly insightful.
16? I don't know. That's a hard read. That's a hard.
Luden is getting a.
Are we not going?
No, we're going. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going.
There we go. I just realized one of my tabs wasn't muted, and I was getting dung. All right, so we're making our.
just hoping we don't get stabbed.
That's a high hope.
I kind of want to get stabbed.
That borrowed body.
Yeah, it's not the first time Hips has been like, yeah, just kill me, it's fine.
No, the giveaway entries are done through a complete, like, it's done through the chat bot. This you guys, like, and I'll even check just to make sure, but I'm 100% certain that the
Oh, I'm
giveaway stuff is pretty
Hesperis. I'm looking at the thing, and I'm in.
good. Yeah, you guys are good. Giveaway stuff.
I'm
still
Luden,
good.
as was always meant to be.
I am
Yes.
Freyaria.
I am Samson.
I will stab you.
Play the rest of the game like this.
I'm
Can't believe you're doing this.
I can't believe you've done this.
That is very kind.
Oh, you mean?
Yes.
No, you have to do a lot more.
That
will
is very
stab you.
kind. Luden is always right.
Okay, now I'm Finnalai. Now
I'm
Finn.
Samson.
I'm fixing
Yeah.
Now I'm Samson.
Everyone come
Oh,
on
wait,
this
oh.
beautiful journey with us.
Now I'm Finn. I'm gonna go sneak off
Oh,
and do some
wait.
stuff. I'm back to me.
I am Luden now.
Why are
I'm
you all acting
Samson,
so
so I have the
weird?
most fun.
Okay, I'm back to being Finn. Yay!
Eramir's just out here.
I
What's
think
wrong with
every-
my friends?
Uh-oh.
I'm still Samson.
You're
I think I'm
still
just meant to be
Samson.
Samson.
I think this is the
Samson
best
said-
stream we've ever
I
had.
think.
By the way, this is the hectic crap that goes on in the after show. So if you want to hear all of this for a full hour,
Yeah,
Well,
normally you have to pay for this kind of content. You
Yeah.
get a sneak preview.
Right
We're
this
just feeling
moment.
charitable.
All right then.
we're
We
back.
made it, guys.
Let-
Yeah.
would anybody like to kind of just give us a brief catch up of where we are?
All right. As the party leaves the Sparrowhawk Den, they've come up and concocted a plan to go investigate the beans.
The beans.
After a time at Barbucks, and Luden has talked to Henevy. Hesperis has looked suspicious at the interaction, and the party seems to be splitting up yet again into three: Luden and Samson, Prearia and Uramir, and Hesperis and Finnalai. When they come across a circus.
We are walking.
You don't know what
together
it
to our
is. You don't know what's happening
destination
yet.
Real quick.
Just because
When
I
we
put
come
the,
across a
Just because-
fire-breathing man and some people
you
on
don't
some
know what you see yet. Just because I put the picture up doesn't mean it's happened just yet.
first. We see an enormous middle finger made out of flame. Which is still how I am choosing to see it.
That's how hot it is out here. The Mother Nature's just like, fuck you.
Can I just slip something in real quick though, Lauren?
Sure.
As everybody is leaving the hideaway, it kind of occurs to Finn what he basically forgot was happening tonight, which was like not going to be. It's not that they're going to be in the middle of these two districts like waiting. His date, his walk is tonight. So he like stops in his tracks, Finn does, and he goes, you know what? I'll meet you there. I'll be right back. You can go on ahead.
More side-eyed from Luden. He'll just keep on walking.
Okay,
Okay, then.
I'll be quick. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
I just.
Okay, be careful.
All right. And he'll rush back into the bunks. Where he closes the door behind him real quick. Is there a door? Is there not?
No, there's a curtain. It's like a curtain in like a pod. Like there's no room to kneel down on your bed.
Okay, so he yanks the curtain closed and he's like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about tonight. All right. And he shuffles in his bag to get like a candle and he lights it real quick and he like puts it in like a cup or something. And he's just gonna be like, Levi, I know this is surprising, but I've never done this before, and if you could just help me out, I need something to wear, or I need something. I need something. I've never done this before. So if you could, thank you. And he'll leave the candle lit, I guess, in the bunks.
Okay.
And he will, I guess he leaves. I don't know if there's any sort of response within the next few minutes, but...
There isn't, but Levi will, for the chat, I'm gonna leave something up on screen for just a minute here.
So go out of the chat.
I'm gonna put something on in chat here for just a second.
I didn't know when else to slip this in. I was
This is great. And I'm gonna put a poll. The cast will not, unless the cast cheats.
Wait, we're not allowed to look at it?
The chat, like everyone except
me,
I guess.
And Danny.
Yeah, I guess Danny and or Hesperis and Finn can look.
Yeah, so go away.
Can look.
Oh.
So we can't look.
You can look. We can't look.
We can look.
Okay.
You
Can we look? I'm already looking.
Oh my god.
I was saying while Finn's back there doing that, Hesperis like looks over at Samson and is like, he's good, right? That's good. He's fine. Kind of just. And then I go back to talking with Luden on our way over.
You. Luden's
And I'm gonna put. We'll see. Well, I'll put 10 minutes on it. I'll put 10 minutes on it.
I will take.
And when you guys come back tonight to get ready for your date, this is what will be waiting for you.
Hopefully the place will
Wait,
be-
are we going? Lauren, I think we're just doing it now. We're not going back anywhere. We're doing it right now.
Well,
Finn will drag you back.
Then.
I mean, if Finn takes us, Bree suffers.
Well, after
Levi
the
is capable of
circuit,
just,
after
like,
this
dropping
introduction I'm about to do, then we'll know.
Okay.
Then we'll
Go.
know. All right. So, as the rest of you, or as Finnalai returns to all of you and it's scurrying back, and you begin making your way to the center point between the Amber District and the Emerald District, walking along gingerly. hear a loud bang. Let me switch over. Gazing upon the many different shops as you're walking through the shimmering bazaar, selling a variety of items, candles, adventuring gear, clay pottery, dried meats, and exotic herbs and spices, the bazaar is fairly crowded as a hub for commerce. And as you begin making your way, you hear a very loud crack and boom as a shower of golden sparks rain down from all of the gaping holes above. Like glittering magic, the golden sparks twist and curl like fingers, twisting into blues and greens. And the people in the city below look up alarmed as deep purple glittering clouds begin to make their way down the large gaping holes near the shimmering bazaar. The people all gasp. And they look panicked at first, and then their eyes widen in amazement as the cloud begins to near. And emerging from it, a troop of individuals in a large caravan, flying in a swirl of glittering smoke. A series of men and women swirl within the smoke on end. Aerial dancers you see over in one end, transforming themselves into koi fish, interweaving themselves as they dance, as if swimming in a breathable sea. You continue to watch in amazement and don't say anything. And you say,
Wow.
So I need to do an Arcana check, or would I
It's left us
recognize koi
speechless.
fish as a symbol?
Samson goes, where are
what?
In a
Maybe it's
dream.
just cool fish. Maybe it's just cool fish.
Yeah,
if- are you-
Ludin's putting away his short sword, and putting away
He hasn't drawn out.
Yeah, he was ready to kill something. and
He's ready
all
to
these
murder.
people are doing things. And
Same, honestly.
I mean, it did come quite abruptly.
Do I
Vince pulling on
connect it with the
Ludin's sleeve.
temple in the corner of town? Like,
With
does
your-
it feel connected to that?
I mean, with your passive investigation, it's not hard to see that like this is supposed they're reflecting like the koi fish of the temple here.
Sick.
Vince pulling on Ludin's sleeve, like, look, do you see that? Do you see? Look.
You continue.
how could I not see it then?
You continue to watch and you see a woman with long, dark blonde hair, arms at her sides, T-pose style, as she is carried in by large gloom stalkers, these blackish purple gargoyle-like creatures that trail a haze of dark ink-bled smoke behind them.
Yeah.
At the forefront, you see a man with long black hair, braided past his elbows. His face is sharp and his eyes are piercing gray, and he sits on a throne of shade, shadow creatures that support him and carry him downward. His voice booms out, "Curious onlookers of the grand city of Sable. What is hidden? What is revealed? Where does the moon point when it's highest in the sky? What does your future hold?" You see a crystal ball emerge from between his hands, and he pushes it outward, and it begins to grow larger and larger until a figure can be seen dancing from the inside. Only a silhouette can be seen. Her clothes are tattered, and they float about her in a windless breeze. And the crystal ball shatters, and the remnants of this glass glitters down to the onlookers below, and the man continues. "We invite you to quench your curiosities. Look in the face of the dark and the dangerous. Drink in the mysterious, the bizarre, and the strange." You see him open his arms out as the shadows of bone-like wings kind of emerge from behind him and his troop, and they all land in the center of the shimmering bazaar. And he stands up, and the shadows disappear and begin to scurry away. His long trench coat trails behind him. We welcome you, one and all, on the waters of Sable's Oasis, next week only, to the Midnight Circus. And he smiles at you all and throws something at the floor, and a whirl of sand flies up. All the performers and himself disappear, and they are gone.
Yeah, Ludin's watching, like, as he started talking, and then when he saw some shadows disappear and all that, he's thinking to himself, he's going to the circus. Whatever the heck this is, he is going to the circus.
Samson's gonna look at Priori and like give her one of these, like looking at that guy, like eyebrows.
She's absolutely enchanted. She's just like, oh, what wonderful magics.
Right?
We have to go. It looks so cool. I've never been to a circus before. Have you been to a circus? Has anyone here been to a circus?
I haven't.
No.
Oh.
Well, I've been to lots of circuses, but never one on this plane. It's cool. It's gonna be
What
great.
is a circus?
Well, it's a dark and dangerous. I don't know.
Well, a circus is usually
Okay.
it's often traveling like performances, acrobatics, people with unusual talents or features will perform for onlookers, for the audience. It seems they do have the dark shadow aesthetic.
What great fun. Oh, she kind of like tamps down and looks at Oromir, like remembering that this is not a time for fun, like we're not on vacation.
Yeah, Irma's just looking around at the people, and the circus, it does look quite interesting. But perhaps after we've done what we've come to do.
Well, they don't begin
Yes.
performances until next week, so perhaps it's by next week.
Well, you know what? We'll go to celebrate. This is all over.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Kind of
To
just like a
celebrate.
weak smile and just nod.
So we just have to find Uri's dad by next week.
Looks around.
Immediately looks around.
Yeah.
Did anybody hear that?
Yeah. All right, so to what was it? The Amber District, right?
Yeah, you guys got yours. 628 Amber.
Look at Priaria. Shall we?
There.
Aye.
All right, there is a complete and utter tie in this poll, so I guess I'm gonna have to make a decision.
Two out.
Yo, really?
I will vote again.
Yeah, I can fix that, really.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
we could-
I
This is
have
gonna
so
be
many
Daniel and
points.
Christian fighting in the.
I only did.
their
I
points.
only did one. I only did one. Okay, but now I'm doing more.
I think I did like probably like 30 or 40.
I feel like
there aren't that many
like-
votes. Is it all just you?
Look, we-
I thought I would make it interesting. I mean, like, I voted for both of the ones that I thought would be good.
Oh, I'm just spamming the one that.
Come on, chat, put in your last votes.
Can we vote if it's a tie or no?
Oh,
No,
cool.
you guys are
That's
good.
Okay.
The
It's done.
Hey,
the blood
okay.
gods have decided.
Oh, Christian gave 5,000 points.
Thank you for caring so much about Finn's outfit, Christian.
That's the biggest water bottle I've ever seen, by the way.
Dude acts
Hey.
like you don't care, but he be caring.
I drank this whole thing today at stunt camp.
Ludin is a ranger. He
Hydration.
definitely carries that kind of water bottle around with him all the time.
So, as the two of you break off to go, or the four of you, the two to one area, the two to the other, and as you are about to have your walk, Finn, you look over at a building and you hear a psst.
I'll be right back. He's gonna run over to the building. But try and be stealthy, like walk fast.
Mall jog over to the building.
It's like an alleyway. Finn's about to get mugged.
I'm gonna go in the alleyway.
You see a pair, like, it's weird, like the eyes are black, but you see them just outside of the corner, leaning against the building, smiling.
We know who it is. He's leaning.
He's leaning.
That's the strat. He's leaning.
Yeah. Oh,
Just has severe scoliosis.
Louis, did you by chance bring something for me?
My dear Finnalai, you are absolutely adorable. And I'm so honored that you reached out to me to be your atelier. I believe it's what they call them.
Sure. I
And
mean,
you-
yes, of course.
You've done so well recently. You know, with what you did with Eula, of course.
That was great,
What
wasn't
a
it?
wonderful laugh that was, yes. So I do believe that I could do a little something for you.
Okay.
As long as you'll continue to ask Luden questions.
Of course. I mean, he doesn't really like talking to me right now, but I think we're I'm working on it. Yeah.
Of course. And he just kind of like pulls you up close and begins like he's adjusting your collar. You didn't have a collar before. And he just kind of like smooths out your shoulders and dusts it off a little bit, and he just kind of like fixes your hair one strand, and he goes, something simple, nothing too flashy. But of course, I think we've kept the lovely lady waiting quite enough, don't you think?
Yeah. Wow, this looks really kind of fancy.
You look
Thank
down
you.
at your clothes and you look up and he's gone. And based on what everyone voted for in chat, this is what Finnalai is now wearing.
He's dressed like the Goblin King from Labyrinth.
He's like a buccaneer.
He's a buccaneer pirate. He's kind of got that dashing, roguish thing going on now.
I have a question. Did I see Finn sneak off into the alleyway?
I don't think you'd left yet, so you
You-
see
I
both that
assume-
and you see Hesperis take a piece of paper out of her vestments, read it, and put it back into her back into the cleavage.
If I see Finn, I'm watching for Finn to come back. If I see Finn come back as a pirate, I'm going. Do I see that?
Yes.
I'm sure that means I see it because I'm just.
If I see it first, I'm gonna quickly try to usher us all off and try to and be like, all right, let's head on out, and I'm gonna grab Luden and push her and see if we can leave before Finn comes back.
I'm quite sure Luden saw it. He's not even gonna ask questions. He's like, I don't get paid enough to figure out whatever going on with Finn. I'm gonna keep on walking.
I'm gonna do my very best to get everyone else out, so to be the best wingman I can to make sure Finn doesn't have to explain this to everybody.
I mean, Ermir just assumed he'd cast disguise self, and
That would be the smart thing to do.
probably could have led with that, but here we are.
like, hey, all right, looky clean. He'll just
I
walk
love
up.
that we all saw Finn and everybody's just like, whatever. It's
All right, yeah.
All right, let's get out here. And then
cat
I
meme.
The best thing is he probably still has his ratty backpack on, like he's like fancy clothes, still patched up.
Ferrari is having like just a great time.
We will be at the Oasis midpoint.
Okay.
we head to 428 Emerald.
All right. The four of you split up and go to your designated addresses. Are you prepared to have your walk now?
How you feeling, Danny?
Sure.
Yeah!
Sure.
As you walk out of the alleyway, you also see just putting that piece of paper back into the cleavage.
Yeah. What do you think? It's great, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
You look very different. You look very handsome.
different as in, oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. And
Where did you buy it just now?
I found it.
All right.
Yeah.
So I was I was thinking, since it is the midpoint anyway, that we would walk to, if the circus is setting up over at the Oasis, we could go take a look.
That sounds perfect. Absolutely perfect. I love oases and water. I'm walking with you.
All of the above also, yes, to me. So, I start walking. I am sorry, if I seem a little... It's been a moment since I've been very strange. I apologize.
Since you've what?
Not as serious as you are thinking. It's just, we've never really had a long one-on-one conversation before.
Right. Usually, everybody else is with us.
Yes. There were actually a few things that I was hoping to talk to you about, but...
Of course.
Yes. They're not, So the first thing I have to talk about is not so much fun, but I think it is important.
Okay.
No, it is,
we can talk about not fun stuff too. I don't mind. I mean, we can talk about anything you want.
Thank you. I wanted to apologize for the way that I treated you on the ship. It was disgraceful. It was unkind. And
I mean, it wasn't that bad. It surprised me, but it got me thinking, right? Because you asked what I wanted, right? And you said you are never sure what I want. And no one's ever really said that to me before. No one's ever really considered, I guess, what I want. Does that make sense? Am I rambling?
No, that makes complete sense.
Right. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's okay. I mean, that's what was on your mind.
Well, I appreciate that, but you really did not do anything wrong, and I should not have been angry.
Well, I mean, I kind of, asked about things I probably shouldn't have, right?
No, but I like that about you.
Really?
Yes, I do. You are always very much... I don't know exactly how to say this, but you are always very much yourself, Finnalai. And you are always so honest with the things that you do. I never have to think, oh, what is he trying for? Or, oh, he's trying to disguise something. Not that you cannot lie, but just you are always Finnalai, and I admire it very much.
Thanks. I mean, I guess for the last few weeks, I've been thinking about, what you said, what I want. And at least with you, Hesperis, I want you to feel like you can do the same. It seems like when we're with the party, it almost seems like sometimes you stand outside of the party, like you let everyone make a decision and you'll support whatever decision it is, but it almost feels like I don't know. I don't want to speak for you. I just hope that you can feel like you are part of the party, right? And that you can say whatever you want and it's okay, and that you're comfortable talking to us. That's what I want, I guess. And I didn't really say it right that day. I should have given you space.
I should have communicated better, and that is very kind of you. I appreciate this a great deal. You are a godly man, and I very much admire how you are able to serve yourself and your party and your god at the same time. My god sent me here not to be a part of you, but to aid. Or do you understand? I am not the reason that I do not act, so much as part of the party is that I am not. Does that make any sense to you?
But you are. You are part of the party. You're important to us. And I know you say Remblay sent you to help us, but in a way, don't you think helping means being a part of that decision? Means belonging with us?
I mean, it sounds a lot harder than what I am doing right now, to be honest with you. I don't like to make decisions so much, usually.
Yeah. And sometimes making decisions, we make decisions and others don't like them, right? But that's the great thing about being part of a collective is, well, I guess we're supposed to make, he realizes what he's saying and he's like, oh God, I didn't do this. Like, I'm already pointing out. We're supposed to make a decision and go with it. And everybody is supposed to, well, you know what I mean. Sort of not what Samson and I did recently, but that's what we're supposed to do.
I think your intentions were good. Finnalai, I think your intentions are always good. I think the communication could use some work, but I think you will come around on it. I want to say I've been spending a lot of time with Luden. He says something similar to what you say. I should consider more what I want and what would make me happy, and I do things. And that's part of why I asked you to talk to you today. Because I don't know exactly what it is, but I think I would like to carry your books when your bag gets too heavy, and heal you when you are wounded, and maybe just take walks together sometimes, I think.
We can do that.
Yes, it's not like it is just not a proposition, a large thing, just...
I can carry anything you have too, like any bags or perfume. Yeah, my bag carries a lot, actually. It has lots of room in it.
I can see that it carries a lot, yes. Yeah. Just, that is what that is one of the things that I wanted to say, so I'm glad.
Are we over by the circus yet? We made our way to the oasis.
I'm muted, sorry. At this point, yes, so you begin making your way, walking down. You probably crossed the bridge at this point. And you do see, like, there are individuals, like, conjuring, like, wood on top of the surface of this water, of this massive oasis throughout the city. and you see like them putting like hammering together the different planks and such. You see another individual. There's a woman who with very long the woman with the very long hair that you saw being carried by the Gloomstalkers. She is walking on the water, and she is just kind of like conjuring like matter from beneath the water and forming it together to create a surface for the other workers to build the tents upon. And she's just walking across the water.
Wow. That's really cool. Have you ever seen anyone do that before?
Not this, no. But in the temple at Dawn's Rise, it is underground springs, so we do sometimes with the walking on water, but nothing like this.
Oh, okay. So you can do that, kind of.
Oh, I can't. No, not like that. I'm very limited in what I.
I mean, but you can fly, so it's way cooler, right? I mean.
Oh, thank you.
I brought drinks. Do you want something? Are you thirsty?
Sure. Thank you so much.
Okay. And he digs in his bag and he pulls out 2 cups that he took from the alchemy jug.
Alchemy jug.
Yeah.
What do you want, Hesperis?
Right now.
What is your favorite drink?
I like lavender tea, but we don't have to get that. Okay. So he'll tap on the boom, boom, boom on the jug and be like,
Woo, woo, woo.
this thing's really cool. We should really use it more.
Wow.
Let's ask.
And on launch day.
So rude.
It was either unavailable.
Stopped again.